Hey peeps, welcome to the Crafty Witch UK. My name is Arietta, and this evening I'm going to be working on this project. The link for the unboxing is down below, so if you want to go and see that, you can do. Don't go now though. Stay here unless you want to go and watch that now, I guess, and then come back here and watch this on replay, as it will be available afterwards. So hello to everybody that is here. I hope you've had a lovely sunny day. It's been very warm here. I can see that we've got Sharon in chat. Hello. We've got Sarah. We've got Roxy. Roxy, am I right in thinking that you might have a video going up later? Or is that going to be tomorrow? Let me know and I will be sure to make sure to send people over there to watch your unboxing. So yeah, this is a little kit that I got from Temu. It was like £5. And so far I'm having quite a lot of fun with it. It is a little bit fiddly at times, and as you can see on here, there are some numbers. We've got a 5, we've got a 1, we've got a 15, 38, 46. Not a clue what those numbers mean. Not a clue. Haven't been able to figure it out. And also we've got some colour codes down the bottom that don't seem to relate to anything. My assumption is that this design has been used for several different kits by perhaps several different manufacturers. And some of them have used different colour codes. This one just came with bags of, there were 3 bags of mixed beads, which originally I just dumped them all out together and I was just working out here. I'm now being slightly more sensible and I've put them into little paint palettes, but anything would work, you know, egg boxes, yogurt pots, whatever you've got to hand to separate them out. It definitely makes it a little bit easier to find what colour you are looking for. Oh, Roxy has just finished recording her unboxing, so oh my god, Sarah's figured it out. I'm an idiot. Sarah's figured it out. Right. Okay. Thank you, Sarah. I've only been staring at this for a week. So, okay. I was thinking maybe there's 2 different sorts of coloured beads that they're using for this, you know, a cheaper version, a more expensive version. No. Okay. So the B is kind of irrelevant, although I guess it stands for bead. So B1 is that. B5 is that. And whether that's the colour number, or I was going to say maybe it's the number of beads of that colour. It might be. I don't know. Again, not a clue about that. But yeah, so it is the quantity. Right, fine, okay. Well, you know, normally I would be more than happy to kind of dog on Temu for being shoddy, but at this point it's me that can't read and really do need to go back to school. I just didn't make those connections. I'm going to blame it on the fact that I'm still ill. That is my excuse. I am sticking with it. Yeah, so the large numbers are the quantities and the colour. Oh, goodness me. Okay. Well done. I feel like you should win a prize or something. I'll send you some treats. Send you some Cadbury's, yeah. Well done for pointing that out. Oh gosh, I just been ignoring it because I couldn't figure out what it was for. So yes, so Roxy has just finished unboxing the bunny, which is one of Sarah's art pieces. I think is it called Follow Me? I think so. It's gorgeous. It's from Pam. I'm sure Roxy will put all of the details in her unboxing video. But it has 16,732 DMC 939. Which is, I don't know, I guess. Oh, hang on. I was about to chuck a load of paperwork over the floor again. As I was showing everybody in the Zoom call, this is 35,310. So yeah, you're looking at about half of that. Oh, we definitely know how to pick them, and Sarah knows how to design them. Yeah, so 310 is black, Sarah, and 939 is like, it's the darkest blue. It's dark navy. So yes, anyway. I suppose I should put some beads on this. So if you haven't seen my unboxing, this is the mesh that I'm using. It's got these little sort of prongs, I guess. I don't know what you'd call them. Little sticky out bits. And right, let's just find one of these, which I now can't pick them up. Now I've got awkward fingers. Right. Let's see if I can do this in a way that I can. Doing this while trying to show you what I'm doing is hard. So the basic little bead, they look just like the sort of hammer beads or perler beads you might have seen before. And I'm just really popping it, and it just sticks and then is kind of free floating on those little sticky out bits. I'm not explaining this very well, I'm sorry. But the nice thing about this is that you can view it from both sides, so that's very nice, and it is, you know, completely reversible. So yeah, that's that's where we're up to. I probably should have been crossing off what I was doing, but I haven't. I did for a while. I was trying to just work along each row, and then I got a bit bored, so then I was sort of following where the dark blue went. I think it's just, you know, do whatever works for you in the case of this. I have found some other designs, and I have ordered the butterfly design, because even without having finished this, I quite enjoy it. It was definitely easy enough to sit on the sofa and do. I wouldn't necessarily want my beads in a dish like this if I was sitting on the sofa, but at that time I just had them all in here, so I just had that next to me and I sat and picked through, and it was fine. Right, so where's the best place to start? I'm going to start down the bottom. I need to put that somewhere I can see it. So here we've got this little flower, and then I'm just going to repeat that here for this one. So we've got light brown. You can't see anything that I'm doing here. Hold on, let me just reposition the camera. There we go. Got half a chance of seeing what I'm doing then, and I've got half a chance of seeing what I'm doing at the same time. But yeah, so it's just a matter of popping them in. I know, I think it might have been Kay who had asked if it made your fingers hurt, and actually no, not really. It's a little bit fiddly for big old fat fingers like me, but or sausage fingers, as Jackie would say. But I've not found that it's hurt at all, so that's really nice. Right, and then we do the bright orange. What have I missed in chat? Oh yes, so Roxy's painting was indeed called Follow Me. And I'm still sickly, so no worries about explaining. Thank you. I still feel like a bit of an idiot though. Right, this one. Yes, of course you can. Yeah. Permission is granted. Drink the fizzy. Right. Yeah. I am feeling like this was not the best thing for me to do during a live, just because you can't really see what I'm doing. But and I'm about to sneeze. Excuse me. I'm gonna. Oh, Right, muted my mic just in time before I sneezed deafeningly. That would not have been good for you guys. It made all the metal things in the room kind of ring. So I don't know what it's all about. Oh goodness. Right. Oh good. You can see what I'm doing just fine. I'm just having huge self-doubt issues today, clearly. Right, we've done those. And then above that one is dark green. So it is mostly just a matter of looking at the pattern and following it along. So I can spot here there's this little sort of upside down L shape in the green that fills in that gap. Sorry, now I've sneezed, I'm all snuffly. Right. Come on, come in. Oh. Okay. The other thing I will say is that clammy hands from hot weather is maybe not the best thing. Right, yellow, 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 yellow. Oh, bless you, Sharon. Thank you. Oh, and I hope that she's on the mend. I did see her pictures, and I did my full moon healing ritual and sent some her way. So if nothing else, I hope that it brightened her spirits a little bit. Right, I may have to take a pause in a minute just to go and blow my nose, because I can't be sniffing and snuffling for the rest of this hour. That would be gross. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4 of the bright green, and then 1 dark green. There. So that's another little round sunflower. Now I've got this little green patch to do. So coming up from the bottom, we've got 3 greens which I've done, 2 greens which I've done, and 1 dark green on top of that. And then I think the rest of it's going to be the bright green. Oops. Oh, come on, fingers, work with me. I don't know why I've decided to try and do this right-handed today as well. That might be part of the problem. Let's try it this way. Wondering why I am struggling. I am a left-handed person. I should probably just be doing it left-handed. There we go. Much better dexterity. So yeah, with a finger underneath the grid, you can just sort of, she says, pop it down. And if you pop it too far, it will just come out the other side. Right, I am just going to go and grab a tissue. I will be back in just a sec. Right, lovely people, thank you so much. I'm back. Apologies. Yeah, you didn't want to be part of that. That's serious TMI. Oh, thank you. Hubby bought me a box of tissues. See, that's real love. Right. Why have I picked this up and immediately started doing it right-handed again? What is that all about? I didn't even think about it. I just picked it up and started working right-handed. I don't know. That's strange. Maybe it's to do with the camera setup. I do not know. Oh gosh, sorry, I'm just catching up on chat. Sharon, she had another fall today as they were getting her up. Oh gosh. Oh, that's the last thing she needs. Oh. Oh, well, do send her our love and say that we are all thinking about her. Because that sucks. Right. All right, coming across. 2 oranges, and it's the bright orange. That one shouldn't have been yellow. That one should have been the mid-tone yellow. Right. Thank you. Coffee has arrived. 2 of those. There we go. It's easier to follow when there's like a clear image that you're building. This patch here is just a bit pixely random. So, yeah, we'll see. 2 of those. Yes, very good, hubby. Yeah. Oh, Roxy's back to kitting up her mystery painting. They've got so many whips on the go at the moment. Right. So that row is done. So on to the next. 4 greens, mid, bright, yellow, bright. And then 3 bright greens. I'm going to have to sort some more colours in a minute. Yeah, there's no way that I'm going to finish this tonight, not during the live at least. But I think I should have worked on it in the week, but I was worried that if I started working on it, I would just carry on working and not get it, not have anything to do tonight. And I decided that I wanted to work on this in the live just because so many people had asked, like, oh, how does it work? I don't understand. So, hi Kay, welcome in. The late breakfast show. Oh, I'm sorry that you had a bad day. Oh. If I knew more about planetary stuff, I could tell you that it was probably all because of the planets, but that's not really my area of expertise. Although, talking of... Ooh, I've just spilled some beads. Talking of witchy things, such as planets and stuff, those of you that are channel members, I have uploaded the full moon tarot spread for you guys. So that is available. It's on the community tab. It's on the Facebook members tab. And it's on Patreon. So if anyone can't access it, yell at me and I will send it to you in an email or something. But yeah, it is there should you want to make use of it. That is entirely up to you. It's just one of those things that I like to do a full moon tarot, and then it just seemed like an obvious little thing that I could do for you guys as well. Maybe at some point I'll do another tarot video. I did do a tarot video long time ago. Did I do it as a live? I think it might have been a premiere. Yeah, I think it was a premiere. Because I'd inserted photos, so I can't do that in a live. I'm not clever enough. Oh, okay. So, yeah, cases, it's her fibro playing up. 40th birthday party yesterday for a family member, so she's paying for it today. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I have already rotated myself as Saturday being my rest day, because I have to do outside the house stuff on Friday, and I know that is going to hurt. Yeah, mentally and physically. But it'll still be a really good afternoon out, so there is that. Yeah, so tarot. Yeah, I did do this video a little while ago showing off some of my tarot decks and talking about some tarot cards. So if people want more of that kind of thing, I could do that. I am by no means any sort of expert. It's just something I do for me. Have I just done that? What? I'm copying the wrong line. I've lost my place. Right. Okay. Let's get a pen and mark what line I'm on. So I'm currently doing, right, done those. This is where I need like pattern keeper or something. Right, this is the line that I'm on. Follow that one, right. That one. Right. I'm sure it wouldn't have noticed, because like I say, this is just a bit of a random section here, but it would have annoyed me to know. Yes, I think it's the changing weather, Sharon. I think that's maybe why people are having flare-ups, because it's been so hot, and so all those things that we did to try and ease the pains and the aches in the winter just don't work. Mid-tone yellow. Goodness, right. Sorry, I need to get back into the swing of things again now. That's still not right. Oh no, that is right now. Yeah. This was one of the things that I did find when I was working on it before was, and it's probably another reason why doing it in a live wasn't the best idea. But yeah, I was fine when I was really concentrating on what I was doing. Oh, Danny's got her curls out. Oh, that's adorable. Oh yeah, save your energy if you're going out for a nice breakfast. I love going out for breakfast, like a nice breakfast. Just even staying in a nice breakfast. Yeah. Luckily, I have a husband who is a bit obsessed with bacon, so we quite often have a nice breakfast in the morning. So, and one of the few benefits of him working nights is that he comes home from work ready for a big meal. Right, next row. Orange, green, orange, orange, bright yellow. I think I might go on to doing this big patch of white in a minute, just so that I can do something that's a bit less counting. Green. mid-tone yellow. Hi, Kalina, welcome in. Another crafty witch, welcome to the coven. Oh, over in Illinois, wow. We've got quite a few Americans here, so. Is a full English what one would most often order in the UK for a good breakfast? Yeah, probably. Yeah. Unless you're going really fancy and going somewhere that does sort of pancakes, because that's not normal over here for us, except on Pancake Day. But yeah, I mean, when I was working for the education union, I had the benefit of staying in some very nice hotels and experiencing a very nice hotel breakfast. So that's always, that's kind of, for me, that's top tier breakfast, where you have your continental bits and pieces. You might have some cereal, some fruit, maybe a bit of cheese, but then also a massive big fry up. And then if you've got any room, you might have, a pastry and another cup of coffee. Pancakes for breakfast are definitely fancy in the UK. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, full English. And then, I mean, within the full English, there's, different trains of thought as to, what you should include in a full English. Some people insist it has to have beans. I hate beans, so not for me. But yeah, there's lots of different ways that you can go about that one. What am I doing? Brown. The other reason, just vaguely going back to this for a second, the other reason that I definitely want to finish this as soon as possible is because I don't know if I'm going to have enough of all the colours. But actually, that might be, looking at this now, with the hindsight of knowing about the different colours, I think these individual browns should be the light brown. I think. I don't know. Oh gosh, it's not the best printing job, so I'm trying to match up. I don't know. Is that the dark brown or the light brown? Where you've got the two browns next to each other, which you can't see at all here in this light, but yeah, I'll show you in the middle. Where the two browns are next to each other, you can definitely see the light and the dark. But where you've got individual browns, it's harder to see which is which. I think these should be the light brown, which, based on how many I've got left, seems right. So I might have to take these ones out on this side and change them over for the light browns, because I think that's what I'm supposed to have. Sorry, I've lost my place again. Right. Orange, green, orange, orange, yellow, green, yellow, brown. And then yellow, the mid colour. That one's there. And then two oranges. Right. And there's lots of beans debate going on in the chat now. No, beans are definitely not non-negotiable. In fact, to the point that a lot of restaurants now will put them in a little pot on the side, so that if you don't want them, they haven't tainted everything else. Kalena, do you iron the beads together? No, this is slightly different. So these stay on here. They sort of clip into the grid, and then they stay, which the nice thing about that compared to like the hammer beads or perla beads is that I can throw this around and they're all going to fall off everywhere. When I did some hammer bead projects or perla bead projects with some students at the school I used to work at, and bless them, they would sit there for like half an hour planning out their design, and then somebody would knock the table and the whole thing would go, and tempers understandably frayed. Yeah, so this is a lot nicer because I can pick it up and move it around. Okay, I've never had biscuits and gravy. No. Yeah, if you want to know more about where this came from, there is a link to the unboxing video, so you can go and check that out as well. Sadly, I'm not affiliated or anything with Temu. Well, sadly, no, I wouldn't want to be necessarily. But so I don't have like a discount code or anything. It's just something that I picked up because it was cheap and cheerful, and I thought that looks interesting. Oh, why can I not keep track of this? Right. Those, and then 2 oranges, and then a light. I was about to say things aren't always this frantic, but I feel like I say that every week as well. I've been on a bit of a wobble recently. And then 1 light one, and then 3 dark ones. How have we been going? We've been going for half an hour. That's not too bad. Right, so we're up to there. So we're going yellow, light brown, no, orange, light brown, orange, orange. Oh, the MosaiCraft's great, Roxy. My tiger fell off. I've got the picture rail behind my desk, and my tiger fell off because the wind just whipped through funny. I pushed it off of the picture rail. It hit the floor, and 3 little pixels came off one corner, and I was easily able to put them back on again. So, yeah, they're definitely a lot easier to do than a lot of these things. Orange. Yellow, orange. Oh no, gotta find some more this mid colour. Oh wow, Kay, you're really well travelled. I'm like, I've been to Spain and France. No, only 3 of them came off. Yeah. I was going to say for new people that don't know what I'm talking about, I'll show you, but I've put it to one side and now I can't find it, which is fairly normal for me. I'm either grabbing something and know exactly where it is, or I haven't got a clue. Those are the two extreme states of my life. What have I done with it? Did I tuck it into a shelf? I had it out yesterday. because I was showing you in the Zoom call. Not a clue. No idea. It is obviously somewhere safe. How do things just vanish? I don't know. No, I do not know what I've done with it. That's very strange and quite annoying. Nope, that's not it. Right, enough worrying about it. It will turn up. I've clearly put it somewhere very safe. That's me saying it doesn't matter and I'm still looking for it. Right, stop. Stop. And then 2 orange. Right. That row is done. I'm going to have a slurp of water and contemplate my life choices. Wow, we've got 10 people here today. Thank you. That's very lovely. It's very confusing, Sarah, hearing you talk about Oxford. In fact, that's the case with a lot of the places overseas, is that, you know, we have places with the same names and it gets very confusing. What have I done with it? Sorry, it's going to bother me now. I found it. It was literally sitting on the shelf next to me. Seriously, I am having a moment. Right. So, yeah, one of the reasons why I picked up this craft was because I had been doing the MosaiCraft. So that's this absolute cutie. So yeah, it was just like 3 pixels from this corner that popped off when it hit the floor, and I was able to pick them up and put them back on again. But yeah, the whole thing is very sturdy indeed. They are like little rubber bits. I'll show you. So they come on these grids. We'll just detour for a bit. So yeah, so they come on grids, and then you sort of pluck off the little cubes. Maybe using a piece that's not the same colour as my skin would help. Let's get a green bit. Okay. So yeah, you pluck off the little cubes, and they've got a little hole on the inside, and then they go onto this grid, which is a little bit like the hammer bead, perler bead kind of grids, but much tinier. And they are square, so they all fit together with no gaps. Very nice. Yeah, so this was my first go, and next week you'll be seeing an unboxing of my new one that I've just received, which is twice the size, because this is like your beginner's kit, and then you can go up in size. Roxy, however, has decided to jump in the deep end, and she's gone straight for a stage 2 kit. So if you watch her unboxing, it's 2 kits, and yeah, this is what you're left over with at the end when you've used up all your little bits. This little rubbery square. So I'm going to come up with some crafty ideas for what to do with that at the end. And these are, again, like I've got lots of leftovers, which is always nice, because you can buy empty boards that you can fill up using your leftovers with your own patterns. So yeah, when the live is finished, I will go back through and I'll pop the link to the MosaiCraft as well, just because it's relevant in that it's thematically similar, and I seem to be on a bit of a pixel craft kind of journey at the moment. Again, I don't have them right next to me because they are filed away. But I did the pixel stickers before as well, which is pixels with a Y, Pixyl, pixels stickers, where you build up it almost exactly like the MosaiCraft, but you're building it up with little stickers. So I did those, and they've just got a new style of sticker that's come out now that's not squares, it's like shapes. So that's called Vexels. I think it's Vexels or Vectals. I'll have to check. I assume to do with vectors in graphic art. So yeah, so stickers with different shapes that you layer up together. So I might pick up a set of those. It's a Canadian company, so hopefully shouldn't be difficult to get them to ship to the UK. Certainly the pixel stickers, it was £5 shipping to the UK, like almost regardless how much you bought, because they are very light and papery thin. What am I missing in chat? Oh, lots of people talking about travel. Oh no, Roxy's missing a colour. Vexels, yeah, I thought it was, yeah. Yeah. Oh no, are you missing a colour that we could get from our spares for you, or is it too much of one thing? Is this the one from the one with the diamond art? They should be good about replacing it. Right, back to this. Let's get back on this train. Okay, I'm gonna have a go at doing some of this side here, just to give my brain a little bit of a break. Although now I've got to tell the difference between the white and the very pale blue. But right, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. Let's get those pale blues in and do an outline of those. Right, 1, 2. $36.09 in square. Oh, it's Diamond Art Studio. Sorry, yes, of course it is. Oh, wondering why this wasn't working. It's because I had turned the grid round, but hadn't turned the pixel, the bead round in my hand. So I was just pushing it straight through the hole and wondering why it wouldn't stick. Goodness. Right. I know I said I was going to give my brain a break. I didn't realise I'd turned it off. I'm trying to think what else I've got to chat to you about today, other than just otherwise it's difficult because we had Zoom yesterday. I have to think about what have I already talked about, and then think, oh no, half a few people weren't there. So I can't think of anything. Oh, hopefully, depending upon the speed of the post, Sunday I will have a witch casket unboxing for you, because that ships on the 14th. So it will have shipped today, hopefully, fingers crossed. So if it's here in time, then you'll get that this Sunday. And if it takes a little longer, it'll be next Sunday. I guess it also depends on how broken I am after going out on Saturday afternoon. Because, yeah, if I'm still laid up in bed, I'm not going to be up for making a video, no matter how much I want to open my witch casket. But we will see. We haven't got Kate with us tonight, have we? I don't think we do. But Sarah, just to let you know, Kate's parcel arrived, so she now has her diamond paintings as well. So she doesn't have a channel though, so she won't be doing an unboxing. Bless her. She did give me permission to do an unboxing of them before I sent them off to her, but I thought that was a bit cheeky, so I didn't do that. But I have got your cherry blossom
Is it cherry blossom? I can't. Cherry breeze? Cherry blossom. My brain has turned to mush. The little ducky. Anyway, I've got him to unbox and show on the channel. Right, I'm not enjoying working that way around. I'm going to go back to working this way around. Cherry blossom breeze. So I was right. I was just it's like cherry breeze, cherry blossom. I just want to call it little ducky all the time. Yeah. But from Mary Poppins' British accent is it's something. Bless him. I was watching a thing about Chitty Chitty Bang Bang actually today, which obviously also has Dick Van Dyke in it, and apparently one of his prerequisites for being in the film was he would only do it if they didn't make him do a British accent, because he'd got so much grief for it after Mary Poppins. So, but bless him. Love Dick Van Dyke. So this is just some sort of cloudy sky bit over this side. Again, yeah, I'm not sure about how many of these I'm going to need. Let's put it on the right way. Oh, it's so warm in here. I'm melting. You guys overseas are so lucky to have like more access to air conditioning. I couldn't even remember the word then. That's how unlikely we are to have it. Oh. Duck Gaze. I like that. Duck Gaze is a good title for it. Oh. I wouldn't say that my fingers are hurting. I'm just finding as I get warmer, it's fiddlier. But there's no pain involved, which is nice. Right. I am running out of steam though. I don't know what that's all about. Oh, we got 10 minutes. I can do another 10 minutes. Right. Rather than hunt around for more of the white and separate those out, I should do some blue. Let's go up here because I've mapped most of this out. And it's pretty quick once you've got, you know, when you know you've got a row of the same colour, or you know exactly how many. I think it's just this section down the bottom where it's more confetti. It's a bit of a pain. Oh. But yeah, I think for £5, you know what? This is not a bad little craft. I think it said like ages 4 and up. Obviously with supervision, I would say, in case they, you know, decide that these look like sweets. But yeah, it's definitely something that will be good for sort of teaching, like dexterity, because it's not so hard that they couldn't do it. They might need some help with knowing what colour goes next. I mean, I am a grown adult and I didn't understand the colours. So maybe it's just me. But yeah, on the whole, I am quite happy with this. I don't feel in any way like I was ripped off. You know, sometimes you like buy a craft kit and you empty the stuff out of the box and you sort of go, oh, is that it? Especially, I don't know what it is about, particularly kits that are for children. You empty the box and it's quite a big box and then like 2 bags fall out. And like, is that it? Honestly, they've just put it in a big box to make it look more like it was, you know, worth it. Yeah. but yeah, this, you know, I think this is okay. And as I said in my unboxing, because it's plasticky, not it is plastic. I'm probably going to hang this out in the garden. Yeah, a bit of garden decor, because I think it'll stand up to the weather. It might be a case of, you know, bringing it in for the winter and putting it out for the summer so that it doesn't get frost damage. But I think this will be quite a nice little decoration to hang on the side of our garage wall. But equally, you could hang it up in a window, and because it's this mesh design, you're still going to get some light shining through it, so that might be quite nice. And because it's double-sided, if it's hung in a window, you get to enjoy it and the people walking past get to enjoy it. Which I hung my poppy diamond painting up in our front window for remembrance, and I didn't really get to enjoy it, so because I hung it so that other people could look at it as they walked past. But yeah, this way, you know, everybody gets to enjoy, so that's quite nice. I've no idea how long this craft has been around. It's probably, these sorts of things tend to kind of have an origin somewhere in the sort of late 60s, 70s, and then they kind of die down, and then there's sort of a resurgence. Yeah, you can use the chart again for diamond art as well. Yeah, especially as I've not you know, crossed anything off to the point that you can't read it anymore. So yeah, I could definitely use this to make a little diamond art or a cross stitch. Yeah. Roxy, you've got aircon in the bedroom. Oh, that's luxury. Pure luxury, that is. My goodness. Yeah, none of that here, sadly. Oh. Yeah, I have seen a couple of people who have hung their diamond paintings on, like, not out in all the elements, but like on their porch area. They've hung their diamond paintings up, and they seem to stand up quite well. You know, I'm assuming that they seal them first. But yeah, it's one of the benefits of them being, you know, plastic, I guess, which I know is a lot of time one of the negatives that's thrown at the diamond painting hobby and hobbies like them, is that it's just a lot of tiny bits of plastic, but they're not tiny bits of plastic that we're throwing in the bin. It's tiny bits of plastic that we're using to make art. There's a difference. In my mind, there's a difference. Just go all the way across. Right. Just counting beads. Yeah, it's one of the reasons, the whole waste thing is one of the reasons why I am so anti people throwing away their spare diamonds or their leftovers, because firstly, there's so many things you can do with them, and if you don't want to do stuff with them, then there's other people that will gladly take them off your hands. But also, if you must throw them away, the best thing to do is put them into, I have one here, this is my These are diamonds that are not good enough to reuse because they were either poor quality or yeah, mostly just because they're poor quality. So I stick them in here. They are slowly filling up this jar. So if I really wanted to just throw these away, throwing them away in this as one object is better than chucking them in there as tiny little diamonds. But what I will probably do is use these as resin filler when I'm making some things out of resin, and that way I'm using less resin, and yeah, they have a purpose. So yeah, there's options. What have I missed? Oh, okay, yeah. Of course, your house is a new build, so yeah, that makes sense, Rox. Yeah, my original plan with these was to maybe try and get them to layer up like the sand art, but I fiddle about with it too much, so that doesn't happen. But yeah, it's quite nice. I've seen people use like the shadow box photo frames that you can get, the ones they've normally got sort of a coin slot in the top or something for you to put things in, and I've seen people filling those up with their leftovers. There was a couple of people I saw who had a blank canvas, and every time they finished a diamond painting, they would put one of each colour that they'd used in that diamond painting onto their blank canvas. So it will eventually be like a diary of all the colours that they've used. So that's quite nice. I like that idea. The temperature charts as well. You know, people do temperature blankets where you crochet or knit a certain colour for each day based on the temperature. I've seen people use their spares to make temperature diamond paintings. There's loads of options. There is no excuse to be throwing these little tiny bits of plastic in the bin. No. And like I say, you know, if people don't want to do it themselves, then local schools normally happy to take any craft materials you can give them. Certainly, that was how, when I worked at the school, that was how I got set up to run the craft club, was just asking people to donate. And we were lucky enough. Mr. J donated a bunch of stuff because his mum had sadly passed, but she was quite crafty, so we had some of that. There was another lady who had been a card maker. She'd given up card making, so she gave a bunch of stuff. Yeah, and that was kind of how we went on. We even ended up with I think it was Airfix. It was like a model shipbuilding kit. So I don't know who was Airfix, but yeah, that sort of thing. So to make like a scale model of a ship, which was great, because we had a couple of real, you know, I guess traditional lads in the group who were less keen on doing some of what could be considered more girly crafts. I hate this. I hate it. I hate the whole for girls for boys, but they loved the fact that we had this battleship for them to build. That was great for them, and yeah, it was just their project that they got to work on, and they were really excited about it. So sorry, that was a bit of a tangent. Oh yes, thank you, Roxy. Yeah, so I will be doing a proper announcement video for the September event. I mentioned it in my unboxing, and I will be mentioning it again pretty much every time I unbox anything for Pam. But yeah, I will do an event specific video that then other people can point to as well. And I sent my little banner art that I made for the event. I sent that to the other people that sneak peek for Pam and said if they want to yeah, if they want to promote it, then they can do. Sarah says, to add to Roxy's comment, I already told Pam I'm going to have one of the original paintings as a surprise. Thank you so much. Yeah, this is so off topic of today's project. But for those of you who don't know, Pam Diamond Painting, Sarah Quindara is one of their artists, and I'm running an event for Pam. Yeah, I'm running an event for Pam in September. There's no specific theme, just it has to be one of the paintings from Pam, from her company. And yeah, Sarah is going to give an original art piece to one of the winners. So that is fabulous. Right, I've just looked at the clock and we've tipped over the hour. So I have waffled on enough. I think I am ready to go and open some doors again, which I couldn't do while I was filming. Let some air through. And we will see, yeah, see if I can get this cooled down and then get this finished up. Yeah, there's not actually very much left to do because this is a lot of colour blocked area in here. So that won't take very long. And then I've just got this top patch of the green to do. But I am happy with how it's coming together. It actually, I can see it through the camera and it looks great through the camera, which is really nice. Like these little round flowers come out really nicely. So thank you very much for joining me for my enjoyable waffling. Thank you, Sarah. Welcome to all the new people. Thank you for being here. Do remember to hit the bell so you know when I'm back again. Ordinarily, I am live every Wednesday, unless health means I can't be, or internet means I can't be, as it was the other night. But yes, and then I will have videos out for you on Mondays and Fridays. So that is all from me. Link for my original unboxing for this is down in the description if you want to go and check that out as well. I would really appreciate it. Do all the YouTubey stuff. It really helps the channel. Thank you very much. Those of you that already do. And for those of you that support the channel as Patreons or channel members, you guys are the best and I love you. If you are a May birthday and are an Inner Circle channel member, I have not forgotten you. I am just late. I'm blaming on illness. But May gift boxes will be going out probably Monday. If you don't already know, I promise this is the last of my waffling. If you don't already know, you can join the channel from 99p. That will get you early access to videos, priority comments, and I'll send you some stickers no matter where in the world you are. And if you join at the higher level, you get all of that, plus access to our private little chat group for Zooms. And also I will send you a big box of goodies on your birthday. So that is all from me. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you next time. And until then, stay crafty.